Welcome back students to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again, after Saturday and Sunday off, we are ready with today's online videos. So this video is for class 9 and the chapter is chapter number 1, as we are continuing the same chapter, and the name of the chapter is number system. In this chapter we have discussed the rational numbers as well as the irrational numbers. So again we will recall the rational numbers are the numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are the integers and q should not be equals to 0. At the same time, the irrational numbers are just opposite of rational numbers. Irrational numbers are those numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. At the same time, if the numbers are given in the decimal form, then we can assess from the decimal form as well that whether the given number is rational or irrational. If the decimal form is the terminating one, then we can say that the numbers are rational. If the decimal form is non-terminating but repeating, means we are not getting the remainder 0, but we are getting the same remainder after an interval of time, then we can say that the decimal expansion is non-terminating but repeating. At the same time, we can assess the given number is the rational number. So in the third case, if we are not getting the remainder 0 and the remainder is not being repeated after a fixed time, then we can say that the decimal expansion is non-terminating, at the same time non-repeating. In that case, if the decimal expansion is non-terminating and non-repeating, we will assess that the given number is irrational number. At the same time, we have also discussed how to write the given decimal expansion or decimal form of our decimal form, whether it is terminating or non-terminating but repeating, in the form of p by q, means in the rational form. At the same time, we have also discussed how to represent a given rational number or irrational number on the number line. One more method is there, that represent a number or find a number using the magnification, successive magnification. So we will take one question for that, that is represent 3.765 on the number line using successive magnification. One more information is that this topic has been eliminated from your syllabus for this year, but as we have completed the whole chapter and this is the only portion remaining, so we will complete that as well. So first of all, we are supposed to assess where in between which numbers this number lies. So this is 3.765. This number lies between 3 and 4. So we will draw a number line in which we will see here, that is 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then here comes 4. So as we can clearly see that this number 3.765 lies between 3 and 4. So where it lies? 3.76. First of all, we have assessed that 3 point something lies between 3 and 4. Then 3.76 lies between 3.7 and 3.8. 3.7, where is 3.7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3.7. This is 3.7 and this is 3.8. So this number lies between 3.7 and 3.8. So we will magnify that. Here it is 3.7, here it is 3.8. 3.7, 3.8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The more space between that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So 3.765 lies between 3 and 4. Then 3.7 and 3.8 in between this. So 3.76. that it lies between 3.76 and 3.77. So where is 3.76? 3.76 is here, 3.76, and here 3.77. Now again we will magnify that. So here comes 3.76 and here comes 3.77. In between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The distance should be equal. So we have to find the number 3.765. That lies between 3.76 and 3.77. So 3.765, 3.76. 1, 3.76, 2, 3.76, 3, 3.764. This is 3.765. So this is the required number and this is the required method how to represent a given number on the number line using successive magnification. We have magnified how many times? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. After 3 times we found that 3.765 lies between 3.76 and 3.77. So as I told you previously, this topic has been eliminated from that your syllabus for this year only, but we have discussed the remaining all things of this chapter. At the same time, today we will provide you the worksheet related to chapter number 1, that is number system. You are supposed to, first of all, you are supposed to try all the questions given in your textbook. Afterwards, you are supposed to try the questions which are given in the worksheet provided by the school site. And after completing all the questions, you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number, so that we can maintain the record of the name of the students who are completing their homework on the daily basis as well as correctly. Thank you very much.